It's officially iPhone 16 Pro release day. I'm really excited. I just got my order, so let's go ahead and unbox it. I was actually one of the first people to pre-order, so they gave me 2nd gen AirPods for free, which is nice. Here we have the iPhone 16 Pro in the Desert Titanium color, which is the new color that they added to the lineup this year. I had the Natural Titanium iPhone 15 Pro, which is probably still one of my favorite colors that they've released. None of the colors of the Pro models are really wow to me, but this one was really one of my favorites. Hopefully I like the Desert Titanium color. I'm worried it's gonna be just like the gold color that we had with the 12 and 13 Pro models, but yeah, let's see. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Here we have the new iPhone. So I'm just gonna put this aside first, and then I'm just gonna open up the rest of the things in the box. So first off, we have kind of a new design when it comes to the rest of the things in the box. So we just have our braided cable here, which is USB to USB Type-C, and I have here the SIM eject tool. I'm pretty sure only some countries have it, like in the EU, and then obviously here in South Africa we have it as well. And then we have a set of booklets that come with the phone. So we don't get any Apple stickers this year, which is just part of their initiative to just have more sustainable packaging. So we just have all the booklets there. Now back to the iPhone. So like I said, this is the Desert Titanium color. I actually, in person, like the color. The back is a very, very muted gold color, and obviously the sides have more of a distinct gold color to it. But yeah, it's actually pretty nice in person. I would have liked a more unique color this year, just something else, rather than just another version of gold. But I'm not complaining, it's still a good color. It's just, I wanted something a bit more different. Obviously we have all our buttons here at the side, the action button, volume controls, SIM card tray, which some countries have. Then we have the lock button, and then the new camera control, which they don't actually call a button, but let's face it, it's kind of a button and feels like a button when you click it. So let's go ahead and peel off the sticker. Okay, there we have it. While the iPhone is booting up, I'm just gonna open up some accessories that we have for the iPhone 16. So these are all from the sponsor of today's video, which is ESR. So we have 3 different cases to unbox here. These are all the cases from their unlimited MagSafe collection. All of these have amazing MagSafe charging speeds because of the sleek and thin design of the cases. One of my favorite things about these cases is the stash camera stand. I had this for my iPhone 15 Pro as well, and I use it all the time to prop up my phone, whether it was for watching videos or even just to prop it up to get a more comfortable angle. And of course, these offer unlimited protection with the shock absorbing air guard corners, the raised screen edge, and the camera guard. First off, we have here the classic hybrid case. This case is only 1.6 millimeters thin, and what's really great about all their cases is the fact that the magnets on here are actually double as strong as on Apple's own cases, so it's going to be really great for any MagSafe accessory. Then we also have the CloudSoft case, which is made from a premium liquid silicone, and this is probably going to be my favorite to use. I love the soft touch of this case, and it's really comfortable to hold as well. Then lastly, we have the CyberTough case, which delivers 7 times military grade protection, and it can withstand drops for a height of up to 23 feet. So this is a really protective case for anyone who's looking for that extra bit of protection with all the layers of this case. All these cases also have a variety of different colors available as well. So if you're interested in getting any of these cases for yourself, definitely go ahead and check out ESR. All the links will be in my description. Thank you so much again to ESR for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Okay, let's go ahead and start setting up this new iPhone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the initial setup. And I'm just gonna send over everything from my old iPhone to this one. Okay, here is a quick little demo that they give you of camera control on the new iPhone. So this is available on the iPhone 16s and 16 Pros, which I'm really impressed that they actually added it to the 16s as well. So I went with the 128GB model of the iPhone 16 Pro. I have never really had a problem with that storage because most of my things are backed up to iCloud or some other cloud service. Also, if you didn't know, the sizes of the iPhones are actually bigger this year, with the screen being 6.3 inches, whereas my iPhone 15 Pro here only has a 5.1 inch screen, and it's also slightly wider and taller. So here you can see it's a bit taller and also slightly wider. And of course we have thinner bezels with the new iPhone 16 Pros, which I'm really thankful for. It's not super noticeable, but when you put them side by side, you can see a difference. So that's always much appreciated when we get some smaller bezels. As for screen quality, it's pretty much the same. The only thing that I can really know that they made a difference with is that it can now go down to 1 nit of minimum brightness, which is great if you're looking at your phone early in the morning and you don't want to get blinded by your phone. So that's really great. As for chips, we now have an A18 Pro and the iPhone 15 had the A17 Pro. And we also have allegedly some improvements with battery life. I still obviously have to test it out and see if it's really noticeable. But for video playback, which is usually the metric that they give for battery life, they say you get up to 27 hours of video playback for the iPhone 16 Pro, whereas the iPhone 15 Pro was only 23 hours. So hopefully about 4 hours more when it comes to the iPhone 16. Now that's just for straight video playback. If you're streaming, they say up to 22 hours for the 16 Pro and 20 hours for the iPhone 15 Pro. So I don't think it's the biggest difference, but any more battery life is always welcome. Now I would say the biggest difference in performance will be for the camera setup that we have compared to the 15 Pro. So both of these have 48 megapixel main sensors, but Apple is throwing in the word fusion in there, and that just refers to their computational photography processing. What's really great is now we also have a 48 megapixel ultra wide sensor, which will really help with macro photography as well as just getting better quality ultra wide shots. Another big upgrade that we got with the camera is when it comes to video recording quality. So we can now have up to 120 frames per second, which is absolutely insane. And you can adjust the playback speed of this after you've finished filming. They also really focused on the mics this year. So we have a studio quality 4 mic array, and we have some other features like audio mix, which basically adjusts how your voice sounds. So you have 3 different modes that you can choose from for this. So we have in frame, which only captures the voices of the people that are on camera. Then we have studio, which makes it sound like you're recording in like a professional studio with sound dampening walls and all that. And then we have cinematic, which captures all the voices around you and then consolidates them to the front of the screen, which is kind of like how they do it in the movies. So obviously I haven't had time to test this out. I just got the phone, but I'm really excited to be testing out the camera and seeing the difference all these new features will make. Another thing I really want to test out is camera control, which I know a lot of people said is something to get used to make it like feel like something you're going to be using all the time. But basically for camera control, it's just one click to access the camera, and then you can just click to take a photo. It has some haptic sensors in it, so with a light press you can open up the controls like zoom, for instance, and then you can obviously swipe on it to adjust that. I know this is a little bit sensitive, so again, it's something that you're gonna have to get used to using. And then it's also a double light press to access the other camera settings that you can scroll through and use as well. I'm gonna be playing around with this a lot more. I have a lot of fun videos coming for the iPhone 16 Pro and just a lot of things that I want to test out with it. So definitely subscribe, click on the bell notification button so you don't miss out on any fun videos that I'm going to be doing. But thanks so much for coming along with me for unboxing my new iPhone. I'm really excited for this. And big thank you again to ESR for sponsoring today's video and sending over all these fun accessories to try out. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!